Okay, world-1.net, Konami's Contra, Yahoo's top 10 hardest games of all time. Bullshit.
Yeah, it's not an easy game, but it's not hard.
This game wasn't murder, and you also... Well, maybe they always thought it was hard, so that's why they threw in the code.
Well, the reason why people think it's hard is because it's one-hit kills, and if you play it without the code, you only get 3 lives. And that's
it's hard without the code, yeah. It's not a neat... I don't know if... Well, when I was 10, obviously. I'm not sure if I could have finished it when I was 10 without the code. I'm not sure if I ever did finish it without the code, frankly.
I gotta admit, I never did on the NES.
Right? I think I did it on arcade with you, but you just blew through the fucking game in like 5 minutes. It was disgusting.
Yeah. I still owe you 2 achievements on some random game that, like you're ever going to need me to help you with. But
the Shane blows you achievement?
You literally got me 2 achievements on this piece of shit download.
It was a waste of $15, wasn't it?
It was only like $5.
Was it only $5?
And both you assholes still owe me for downloading fucking, what was it? There's some game I downloaded and I still haven't helped. Oh, Bomberman. Ryan, you fucking...
Yeah, I never downloaded that. That was all Ryan and Chris. Fuck them. That's on...
Yeah, Bomberman's a fun game. I'm sorry, I like colorful, fun games.
It's actually...
My bad. I thought you would enjoy it.
From Turbo 16 days, that was one of the best games ever made, correct?
It was on the NES.
Oh, was it? Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the first Bomberman was a 1-player. Second Bomberman was up to 4-player multiplayer.
I would have bought it 4-player for TurboGrafx 16 if I would have had the multi-tap, which cost like $85, and then 3 more controllers, which cost like $50 each. And funny story, when you're 12, you don't have that kind of money. So here we are.
Well, if you hadn't spent it all on crack.
Cracker
Jacks. I was 12. Jesus.
I was trying to get plastic rings.
Yeah, you're aggressive, dude.
Like you said.
No, I got a bunch of birthday money, and I think in 88 or 89 I got the 16, and then I hustled my parents into getting me the CD player if I got all A's, and in 5th grade I did. And the CD... The first one was such a fucking piece of shit. It never worked right. It would overheat. And like, my favorite game on it was Midnight Resistance. And when you'd play it, you could play it for like 20 minutes, and then the thing would overheat, and you'd have to take the CD thing out and put it on the air conditioner for a while. What a fucking piece of shit system.
I had to do that with my first PlayStation. I had to put it next to a fan.
Yeah, those had that problem too, didn't they? I had to replace the laser twice. Whoa, you kind of...
I had to turn mine upside down after removing the metal shield out of it. And as soon as you load a disc and close the cover and turn it upside down, the music always dissipated. So.
Yeah, my first, like, my PlayStation, I only had a couple of games with it. I played a lot of Crash Bandicoot because it came with a system.
You know, I never had that game. Never played it.
It's a great game.
Great game.
It's awesome.
Now, that should be on the top 10 hardest if you're counting getting 100%.
Yeah, but no one's counting that because...
No, nobody
you're
counts
the only
getting
one that counts
100%.
that.
Yeah, only freaks
Yeah,
like
well,
you guys.
it's in the game, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't work. That's like saying Mario 64 is one of the hardest games ever because getting all the stars is really hard. So,
Yeah. Well, I mean, even with Contra, it's like, okay, well, you didn't kill every enemy, so you didn't beat the game. I think I beat the game.
Nah, I think you beat the game.
Now, I see your
By
point.
the way, you're kicking ass and taking names of this shit right now.
Well, if you have the spread gun, it's a wrap, man. It really is.
Spread gun is the shit.
You've already gotten farther than I could without dying because that dude, that fucking diver in that water, I think that gets like 99% of all gamers is that fucker right there.
Now, you're using the square controller? The old school?
Yeah. I'm using a normal
NES
pad.
Advantage? No
I'm
Max
thinking about
Pro?
getting like a turbo pad for games like Silver Surfer and probably even the new Battle Kit coming out soon.
He's just single-handedly fucked this guy. Because once you stand in the middle after he's got no arms, he's fucked. He's got nothing.
Yeah, he can't do anything to you. But if you're playing the arcade version of this game, like on live or whatever, I think I've talked to you guys about this already. Like, pick up the laser, because the laser takes out every target in one hit.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only in the arcade mode, though. Or in the arcade version. The NES version, the laser kind of stinks.
This is always my favorite music as a kid. Bum, 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 bum,
I wish I could hear it.
Well, now, you mean favorite overall from any game, or just this level?
No, between the two.
Yeah, I'm saying Kevin said this was his favorite. I'm trying to deduce what he means by that.
We're in the labyrinth. That's it. Bum, bum,
Well,
bum,
yeah.
bum,
Well,
bum, bum,
I'm pretty sure he means the favorite song he's ever heard ever in his life. Ever.
No, he said from a game on the 8-bit, man. I'm trying to deduce.
It was one of my favorite.
Or overall.
Strider had good music.
Strider did have good. Well, all those Capcom games had really good music.
They really did.
See, 'cause I'm still partial to Mega Man when he would get his power-ups.
And Strider was very interesting because it wasn't a
Mega Man 2
shitty
with
arcade
the weird,
remake.
The weird bass.
Strider was its own game all on its own.
Mega Man 2 was boss when you powered up.
And I would actually argue that the NES game was much better than the arcade game.
Yeah, well,
Strider?
Yeah, Strider on NES.
Yes.
That was one of the
Strider
best
was
games
good.
ever made.
Well, it's like Contra. I didn't even know that Contra was so damn different on arcade until the Xbox, because I never played it in the arcade or nothing.
I only played it
neither did I.
twice. Like twice. Because it was rare. Nobody had it. And I'm from Michigan, and we don't really...
And you guys don't do arcades?
Well, we did in the late
In the
80s,
arcade
early
boom?
90s, when there was Ninja Turtles, Simpsons, then there was Ninja Turtles, then there was Mortal Kombat, then there was more Ninja Turtles, and then there was
The
Mortal
X-Men
Kombat.
game came out.
Yeah, not many places had that, actually.
Really? That was a big one out here.
Well, it
The
looked
X-Men
expensive, though,
arcade?
because it was like, the first one was what, like 8 players, 6 players, something like that?
6. Yeah, this boss always bothered me. Like, his weapon of choice
Cheese
is
ball.
bubbles.
Yeah, cheese ball.
Ugh.
Though I like how you're very proactive in destroying his weapons against you. I used to try to duck them, and I never realized
you're
that
supposed
it's a
to shoot
waste
them.
of fucking time.
But at the same time, that's because the spreader is so good. You don't really have to be accurate. You can just shoot.
And just blast
take
away,
care of
right?
them.
Quick
Yeah.
question. Are you going to go on like this Yahoo be damned defying rage and start just
You know,
one hit?
we actually should contact the author and argue with him, because I don't agree. Well,
I've
first
already
off,
beaten Battletoads. I have not without dying. But I've
Two of
beaten the game.
2 of the guys' choices were like Flash games.
Yeah, see, that's the, like.
Fuck you with your free-to-play bullshit.
Yeah, they're Flash
that
games. You don't
crap.
have to. I mean, that co-op game is pretty rough, but it's. And that's the game where you're trying to
pick
just
an
you try
iPad
to
game?
you try to walk as far as possible, but you control all parts of the body.
Yeah, but
It's actually
you're picking
kinda
an
interesting.
iPad game. Come on, fuck you.
No, there's some pretty good Flash games out there. There was a game.
Oh, you didn't get the invincibility.
I don't need it. You just shoot down.
Just shoot.
Well, nothing conceded in that.
There's a pretty cool like Metal Gear Solid type of game. I don't even know what it was called, but it was a Flash game. It was pretty fun.
We need a T-shirt with the Contra guy looking all tough, and like, I don't need invincibility. I'll just shoot down.
In a minute, he's going to tell you who's top tier in the game.
Dude, I remember with 2 of us,
The
with
blue
my
guy
buddy,
is the best guy in
with
the
my
game.
buddy Adam Sagansky, and us
Player
being
1 just has
10
so much
playing.
more
We were like
abilities.
mashing
much
on
more
that
priority.
fucking button, trying to beat those big things, and we couldn't do it. We were dying like half the time.
Yeah, you have to mash the heck out of the button if you don't have any kind of power ups.
It's true.
And it's scary because it starts moving towards you.
Yeah, it just makes you shit your pants. It's fucking awful.
Yeah, but if you
Especially when you're
if
10.
you're mashing on the button and you just have like the pea shooter, it'll kill it. I mean, it's gonna be scary for a little bit, but you'll kill it.
Man, remember when Konami was like cool and they're like, hey, let's make a product that's better than what we present in the arcades because it's a different format.
Well, yeah, this game's a lot longer than the arcade game.
Way longer.
Like
Yeah,
the
they added
levels
up-
are pretty much the same,
Yeah.
but
Can
yeah,
give
the
you
levels are
Oh,
the
alien
levels
guy.
are pretty much identical, but it's a little different. The game just feels longer.
Wow, you killed that thing in like 10 seconds. If that
Spreader,
long.
man. Spread shot kills everything. But one thing that is kind of cool that
laser one.
is in the arcade version. There's no like cutscene like that. You just kind of go from spot to spot. It's just kind of neat.
Yeah, it was like one kind of flowing thing.
Yeah, it was one big flowing world.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. I think I would have taken a hit there and there. You had a lot of dudes you had to maneuver just then.
Yeah, this is actually really fucking impressive.
Because that dude was jumping down and you were just like randomly firing forward. Well, not randomly.
Just so anybody not paying attention, he hasn't died yet.
Like last second, you point up, shoot him, and then keep firing forward. I'm like, damn.
This is a full-on no-death run, right?
Yeah.
Jesus
I don't get hit.
Christ.
Yeah, I filmed this actually at my grandmother's house.
Dude, your 10-year-old self just died.
Check this out.
You watching this, your 10-year-old self was a piece of shit. You might as well be a deadbeat dad. How embarrassing this is to you.
Now I'm invincible. Things are getting crazy now. I'm just going to start running.
Now you're just going to go.
Doesn't even matter.
Now I'm Maverick. I play by my own rules.
And I try to kill as many guys as possible because I'm a jerk. You don't even need to kill them.
It's unnecessary. But whatever.
Oh, the football guy.
Yeah, football guy. I hate him. Oh, he's such a dick.
He looks like the original Mutant League football guy.
Yeah, this one made no sense, too. It's like, what the fuck is this thing? It's like you minced his ass. Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
Hey, have you done a Ninja Gaiden run through yet?
That used to be like 5 deaths each for my buddy and I.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. I've gotten to the last boss and then I get thoroughly stomped.
Yeah,
it was actually I made a request.
Hard, man. The last guy's a fucking god.
Yeah.
But I told you all time run I'd like for you to do. If you have like no life left in terms of how long it's going to take, it's going to take you forever. But I'd love that.
Metroid, right?
Yeah.
And Metroid, I don't know, like, I was never a huge Metroid, like, fanboy. Like, I always got, 9-year-old Ryan always got lost and just mad and turned the game off.
Just so you guys know, I'm not sitting through a fucking 3-hour Metroid run through.
Exactly. Neither am I.
Yeah, fuck that.
Check this out, like, time that thing, then you get the invincibility, and then you just go crazy. You don't even have to go on the cart. But you stay on the cart to stay above the level.
Exactly.
So you go on the cart, and then you jump up here, and then, like, the top part of the stage is so much easier than the bottom part.
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't have to worry about
remember that. All you have to do is shoot the spiky things. You don't have to do anything instead of going through that awful clusterfuck. Yeah. I remember we used to pound through that. It was so stressful. God, you're just minching through these queers. Queers. That's my new word. We used to stress on getting through that, too. God damn. You are minimizing my childhood.
But, I picked up another game today. It's called Moon Ranger. It was made by...
Never heard of it.
This is my favorite little section right here with those... You just take those out and the level's over.
What? Yeah. This used to give us shit. We used to go crazy.
It's just the cross.
Like, one guy would try to attack the bottom things, and, you just, like, throw your life like a suicide bomber at the top. Because in your 10-year-old mind, that just makes sense. Like, oh, you get that one thing, and I'll get the other thing, and you just... And the Muslims still think like that, apparently.
The Muslims still have 10-year-old Contra players in their mind.
We just got flagged.
Hey, guy.
Please be to Allah, how dare you tag me in this fashion? Why? That's what we did. We suicide bombed it.
Yeah, so
hey,
here's the fun
coincidentally,
part.
there's a
where you
bit
start shooting the guys up on the roof.
Pain in the ass this thing was. I remember this shit, those goofy white things. Spread really is just cheating if you don't die.
Yeah, oh no, it is. I'm not saying I'm not proud, but I did it.
Spread is just yeah. Second best, what will we go? Laser?
No, laser's kind of not very good in this game. Like, it has no power. Like, the power that it had in the arcade game is...
Too focused. It's...
Well, like...
What's the second best, the machine gun?
Almost any enemy with the laser in the arcade game, every boss was done, like, in maybe 2 hits. Yeah. Sometimes 3. But in this Nintendo version, it's just different. It's just not as good.
I know what those spiders are. From the beating heart of the demon or alien or whatever.
Yeah. The little strategy here is just to take out the bottom part first, so you only have to deal with spiders from the top. Like, don't even worry about hitting the heart thing yet. Because once the bottom thing is dead, now you can just hang out like
Now
this
you
right
cherry pick,
there.
right?
Do what?
Cherry pick.
Yeah.
That heart went pretty quick. I don't think I've ever gotten to spread. Like, I've never gotten to that level with spread. And now the helicopter flies off the island.
And I should just, like, give a big old middle finger to Yahoo for writing a piece of shit article.
Yeah, fuck that. This was not one of the hardest games ever made.
It was not. Congratulations, you destroyed the Vile Red Falcon.
You destroyed the Vile Red Falcon. The universe. Consider yourself a hero.
Like, coincidentally, since we were talking about the Louis, they've got a little
Consider
bit.
yourself a hero.
Wow. Where he talks to Osama bin Laden.
Yeah, when he's at the dentist.
Yeah, when he's at the dentist getting mouth fucked.
By Ricky Gervais. Oh, no. That was someone else.
What?
Wait. Oh, no. It was the guy from Dodgeball. They did that to him.
Yeah, no. It's the dude with the stapler on Office Space, isn't it?
I don't think it's him. I think it's the guy from... Oh, wait. Maybe it is. I haven't seen that.
Dude, the stapler, man. You took a stapler.
Yeah, you're right. It is that guy. Oh, yeah. Well, he's passed out on gas.
Awesome.
But yes, and then yeah. See, the Contra Code made this game fun if you're like playing with a friend, because generally your friend was always terrible.
Yeah.
So they would just take all your lives.
Well, your friend didn't have a Nintendo, so yeah, they would suck up lives.
Yeah.
That's the way that went.
And in the classic case of Konami, all it does is restart, right? I mean, it goes right back to the title screen, level 1, nothing special, right?
Well, it doesn't even go to a title screen. It just goes straight back into the game.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant to say, yeah. I know Konami was famous for just resetting their shit, yeah.
Yeah, well, I think...
No, you just go again?
Yeah, see, I have my 12 lives with my points and everything, and you just start over.
That's just the suck a dick. Why don't you just go fucking do your shit?
Your princess is in another castle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Are
Dun 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 dun.
Were you officially taking requests, or are you just doing these as you feel the need, or what?
I'm doing them as I find. I mean, cause all the games that I have, I'm discovering like new games that I like and stuff. So, I mean, if there's a game that I discover that I like, I'll do a run through of it. I think the latest one that I did that will be up here pretty soon is a game called Kid Clown. It's about a clown doing clown stuff.
That sounds weird.
Well, I mean, I just, with it being on the site, I didn't know if there was going to be a section for people to, put up, hey, I'd like to see a run through of this. I'm getting stuck here.
We'll see. What's going to happen is people are going to say, do a Legend of Zelda run. And I'm going to say, no.
No, yeah.
And then they're going to say, do Silver Surfer. And I'm going to say, I already did it. And they're going to say, you cheated. And then I'm going to say, no. And then they're going to say, do Bart versus the Space Mutants. And then they're going to say, because I only had a black and white TV, and I'm going to say, I already did it. Check it out.
Fuck you, Ryan.
So that's how that goes?
So that's another ending that got failed.
How about Altered Beast? How about some Genesis games?
Ooh, I actually just picked up the Beavis and Butthead game where you have to go to the Gwar concert.
Coincidentally,
I heard that's pretty fun.
I've been playing that one a lot.
How are you at Ghosts and Goblins, by the way, since that's on the list as well?
I've gotten to the ending. I have not beaten the final boss.
Oh, okay. So they have a pretty valid claim on that one, then.
Well, the issue, I mean, the game itself is hard, but the major issue is you literally have to beat the game twice to get an actual ending.
Oh, really?
That's obnoxious.
Yeah. When you beat the game the first time, it says...
Yes.
Yeah, if you beat the game the first time, the little demon says, it's a trick or you're sleeping or something, and then you wake up and have to play the game over again.
Wait a minute. They Mario 2 you?
Mario. Oh, yeah, kind of, but then you actually, instead of, think of Mario 2, but then you'd have to go actually beat the game again to get an actual ending.
Oh, okay.
Like, you literally have to play the game twice.
That sounds annoying.
Yeah.
That's like some kind of weird, sick-ass achievement nowadays times.
You beat the game twice. Well, I remember when Mega Man 9 came out, there was an achievement for beating the game 5 times in a day or something.
Yeah.
It didn't. That game's not very hard. Everyone complained that it was too hard. They just cry. God, gamers now just cry about everything. There's no checkpoints. It's too hard. My pew pew doesn't work. Shut up.
People do bitch about the checkpoints thing a lot.
Well, because they're used to Call of Duty. You just hit start and hit and save.
Yeah, because it never used to be like that. Ninja Gaiden, you want to quit? Okay, fine, quit, faggot. You're starting from the beginning tomorrow.
Well, that's the thing that was another. That was the thing.
That's the whole point of Rutgers.
Yeah, well, another thing too is they gave you infinite continue, so you quit.
That was an active. Yeah, that was like generous.
Yeah, you quit because you couldn't take it anymore. It wasn't you just lost all your lives.
No, yeah, it was literally like, fuck this game. I can't take a single more second of this bullshit. Fuck you guys.
I couldn't beat Mega Man 1 until I was like 17 years old.
That was a really hard game.
Yeah, because it's like
because there's no passwords.
No checkpoints. You literally have to waste a whole fucking day on that shit when you're a kid. I could never sit through it. Could never do it. Too many
or a 17-year-old young man, you know.
Well, that was basically mainly because I couldn't find the fucking game for 12 years. Hard to find.
Mega Man 1 was impossible to find. I don't think I ever actually found it. I ended up downloading it.
Yeah, Mega Man 1 and 5 are the two games that are like the two that people are trying to find.
My favorite one is Part 4. I don't know why. I just like Part 4.
Yeah, I worked on Part 4, and then my game got kind of glitchy, and I just... I'll come back to it later, but...
I think the reason I like it is because they had that Dr. Cossack or whatever for, like, you know, part of the game, and it's just, something new, finally.
Yeah, they give you they give you 3 extra levels.
Yeah.
They take away 1 Wily Castle level, but they give you 3 Caustic levels.
Do you have any Mega Man stuff? Because we are already talking about it.
I have 1, 2, and 3 already done.
I would love to see 1, because, man, 1 was hard. Like,
yeah, one takes one's
around.
By far the shortest of all of them. 2 took me about an hour. 3 took about an hour.
2 was, I think, a well-balanced game. It was very well crafted.
Oh, no, it wasn't balanced at all. If you got the metal blade... It was,
always, metal first. Done. Metal first, that's what you do. Yep. Metal gets you through everything.
Yep.
And if you're hardcore enough to take on Heatman first to get the item number 2...
That's my playthrough of Mega Man 2, I actually started on Heatman just to prove that I could do it.
Yeah. I used to do that, too, when I was playing. Everybody's like, no, man, you need that item. And I was like, no, you don't.
What, the time freeze to get through the thing?
Heatman. I was like, yeah, you can.
I just do the timing. It wasn't that hard. Jump, jump, jump.
Every Mega Man game is all about the timing. Every one of them. I don't care what boss. You can beat every boss with your regular gun if you know their pattern.
Yep.
That makes Mega Man next, world-1.net. We'll have that up in a couple of days.